continue on with this extra long, special, meatiest episode of the ground beef. I mean, the meaty tuck. We now have the one and only Miss Nora Demented. Woo! Well, hello, Nora. How are you doing?
I'm doing delightful. How are you?
I am doing great. How does it feel to make it into the top 5 of Drag Survivor 2?
I'm purely exhausted.
You're exhausted. How has your experience been?
It was a really great experience. It taught me a lot about myself and how I want to perceive my life and where I want to go with my drag itself.
Because you weren't really a performer before this, per se.
Not a known performer. Just a lot of where I could find a gig to get a gig.
You're also a part of the City of Fountain Sisters, correct?
I am.
You are. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It is a 501c3 group that has been around since 1979. It started in San Francisco on Easter Sunday, and they raise a lot of money for LGBT charities and local charities, and they just promulgate universal joy and expiate stigmatic guilt.
Great group of people. What was your favorite challenge all throughout Drag Survivor?
Oh gosh. 1920s, even though I didn't do as well as I would like to, but that is very much my style. My favorite fashion time period, and actually kind of where the name comes from.
What was your least favorite challenge?
Least favorite challenge would have been Glitz and Glamour, but that was only due to the fact that that was the challenge that I thought I was going to do the worst at.
But you did great. You got by. You made it all the way into the top 5. Is there anybody in this top 5 that made it that you feel does not belong?
All of them.
Good answer.
I want to say Victor, only due to the fact that he hasn't grown as much, but I think that also plays into the fact that he was praised so much from the very beginning, and so he didn't get any feedback.
Right.
And so he had a struggle because now he has to be higher up on his game.
It's the top 5, bitches. It's the top 5. Give me all of the tea. Who do you think is the cattiest?
Oh, Candace Marie, for sure.
Of course. Why do you say that?
Why don't I
Give
say
me
that?
Specific examples. I want to know what she did on January 10th at 7 p.m.
I want to know what
She
I
was
did.
just around being a bitch. That's from what I've gotten from everybody else.
Oh, yeah. My favorite things are when she gets called safe, and as soon as it's all over, she's in the corner and she's screaming about it.
Like what kind of screaming? This is brand new information.
She just did well, and I'm just like, girl, you just be thankful that you're here still.
Well, here, let me spill some tea too. Listen, the time that I guest judged, it was what week was it? It was Comedy Week. I was at Comedy Week. Candace scored kind of towards the bottom, and let me tell you, she glared at me. She's like Regina George. She glared at me after the show was over as if I did all of the scores. Like, there were 3 other judges that had just as much input as I did, but like, she was just like...
She looks at you she looks at you highly, so that's why.
Mabu, no.
Oh.
No.
That needs to die too.
Shit. Who do you think had the worst makeup this entire season?
Oh God, Kelly Opalcan.
Oh my God.
It was the nude lipstick, damn it.
Not that nude lipstick. Who do you think had the best makeup the entire season?
Me. No, I did not.
Okay.
I know better. Oh gosh. I'm trying to remember people.
I know we've forgotten them all. It's been like 45 weeks. We're on the 45th week of this frickin' competition.
I would have to say Riri Sanchez.
Riri Sanchez.
Because she just came beat and she just stayed beat.
Who's your biggest competition?
Boy for sure. Victor, because he can dance, because I can't dance. So that was like one of the big reasons why he made it so far.
So, are we ever gonna see you do a dance number in your life?
It depends. It depends if you're talking like stereotypical cliche drag dance, or if you're.
Why not? You can get that arm swinging.
If only my arm would fall off when I did that. See, I can't.
It's hot, right? It's hot.
Oh, it's hot, but I just.
Fuck you. What challenge do you think you should have won that you didn't?
Which one? Halloween.
I mean, it's the 45th week. There's like 45 different weeks.
Halloween, I was robbed. I was pure Halloween.
Who won that week?
Candace, and I believe it was Victor as well. It was a tie.
Oh.
Yeah.
They pulled a cop out. Nora, what was the biggest gag of the season for you?
I would probably have to say the thing that we don't talk about too much.
What is that?
The everybody gets to lip sync thing.
Oh, that big one where where everybody had to lip sync that.
Yeah.
That day. Were you nervous going into that competition?
Oh gosh, no. I know all the words.
This girl has had that list and has had a playlist of all of the songs and actually did her homework. Unlike Gabino, unlike Riri, unlike some of the other ones, unlike Tracy Bell, unlike Aldi Glitter, unlike all of them. They didn't know their damn words. That's the craziest thing.
Hard, but it's like we had those since August.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of gags, how do you feel about the inclusion of the fifth person in the finale?
I'm here for it.
You are.
I love her.
You just want that extra $500, don't you?
You know, at the end of the day, that's not even what it's all about. I've been really just excited to do all of these challenges because I'm a classic gay who loves a good theme. So.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a sign of a true performer because you never really do it for the money. It costs a lot of money to look this cheap, but you do it because you want to be in front of people and you want to perform for them and have a great time. And that's what I love about you. You've been a dark horse in this competition the entire time, and for you as well. I think the judges were very, very, very unfair to you at the very beginning of that competition. So on that note, who was your favorite judge?
Andy Chambers. Just because he's my sister.
Who was your least favorite judge?
I'd have to say you just because you're
Oh my God, you were such a bitch. Nora Demented, how does it feel to be the loser of Drag Survivor Season 2?
Honestly, I don't get it. But it's all numbers game to me, I guess. I just have to say that all of it was bootleg to me. So.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Meaty Tuck. It's been a pleasure to have you, and I love seeing you all the time. I think we're going to see a whole lot more of you all throughout this entire city. So, where can we find you on all of the social medias?
You can find me at Nora Demented on Instagram.
Are you on Facebook as well?
I'm on Facebook.
Listen, I've heard that Facebook has gone the way of the dodo, and all the kids these days are on Instagram and that Snapchat.
I use it. Well, I don't use Twitter, and I don't use Tumblr because there's nothing else. There's nothing else.
They got rid of Tumblr on December 17th.
Yeah,
it's all done.
Yeah. I use Facebook, and but I like to do Instagram because I can post everything to Facebook, so I don't have to do all that multiple posting because it's a lot of work to do all of that. I need to hire somebody, but I don't have the money yet. So.
Well.
We're almost there.
You're almost there. So let's take a look at your journey through this entire competition.
Please. Joining the top three in Ruffles Galore is Kansas
That was beautiful. Any last words?
Kiss my ass.
Oh, those are great last words. I love him.